I was hoping you could say a few words about pornography and pornography addiction and how that plays out and impacts your work with couples.
Sure. In some ways, there's overlap with substance addictions, but this one happens to be a bit more pernicious because in this case, of course, the person who is using is actually taking their emotional and their sexual and their more affectionate energy, oftentimes, and turning it toward pornography rather than the relationship. And so in any type of addiction, there can be a real breach in not simply trust, but actually in the bond itself. And what we know now about any type of addiction is that addictions aren't happening out of the ether, that they're actually an endpoint of people's emotional experience of distress. But rather than people feeling distressed and being able to turn to their partner and share and maybe starting to feel better or feel comfort, they turn to something that they do self-soothing in a very destructive way. And instead of it just calming things down, it destabilizes the relationship. The tricky thing about porn addiction is somebody's sexual attention and energy is going to images of other women, men, etc.
Yeah.
And that can create immense pain for the partner. Yeah. So it's really complicated.
I guess, well, not I guess, I know that a lot has to do with the choices that I've made, the hurt that I've caused our relationship, and still freezing, if you will, and not talking about this hurt. And I know that a lot of it has to do with me forgiving myself still, and being able to open up with you. And I guess that's what I feel I need the most help with, is opening up.
You're doing it. But so, and can you help her understand the tears that came to your eyes? Can you help her understand that part?
Something I'm feeling it.
Well, hold on for 1 second. Can you help her understand the tears that came to your eyes?
Yeah, it's the broken bones that are still injured, even coming up on 2 years now. Okay. Well, longer than that in our relationship, but it hurts me to see you hurting, and I know that I'm the cause of it.
Yeah. So I'd like to ask you something very, very, very specific. Clearly, right now, Cheyne is digging deep. And not only is he telling you about his experience, it's almost like he grieves it with you in that moment, that he says, I know I've hurt you. And to see these moments where you try to talk with me about it and I see him hurting you more causes me a lot of pain, right? And so right now he's clearly not shutting down. He's not getting scatterbrained. Yeah? What does it say to you that he can go inside of himself and bring his tears to you?
This means the world to me, and I feel, I just feel that we're actually together on it. Wow. After a lot of time, I feel like we've been dealing with our hurts separately for the same issues for so long, but just to be together with you on it feels good.
Yeah.
Even though it hurts, at least we're together